Life size. Slobbering blue. Gloober! Hello everybody. Today I am trying a new kind of video today. Today I'm going to be talking about classic Odyssey episodes, but instead of just reviewing them after I've heard it, which I've heard almost all Odyssey episodes, but I'm going to be reviewing the episode while it's running. So basically it's going to be a live commentary on the episode while it happens. I'm going to use the AIO Club app to listen to the episode. So if you want to follow along with me while I listen to the episode, cue that up, or play it from your library. The runtime on this episode is 23 minutes and 5 seconds. The episode I'm going to be talking about today is Gloobers. Now this is one of my very favorite episodes of Odyssey, and I haven't listened to it for quite a while, so I'm going to be commenting on it, pointing out the things I like, dislike, things of that nature. Alright, it's time for real time. Let's get started. And starting in 3, 2, 1. It's actually for my least favorite theme song version of Odyssey. I like all the theme songs, but of all the different versions, this is probably my least favorite. Maybe it's because of the stigma of the split episodes. Yummy. Slobbering blue. Gloober! For a long time I thought that they were saying Gloober, so... But I think it wasn't until quite a bit later after I heard the episode I noticed it was just them saying Gloober, not Gloobers. I kind of have a hard time believing that Sarah would be interested in a video game. Especially Gloobers. Or maybe she's just competing with Jared. Lots and lots of time. I really like Dwayne and Jared. I miss them. Especially Jared. I really think that them choosing Eugene to introduce the adventure for them is better than Wit, because, you know, they probably trust Eugene a little bit more to not try to make a lesson for them, since, you know, he's spent a lot of time with computers and such. From inside the computer. Uh-oh. So Eugene goes through a lot of Matrix for a lot of video games. I love that music there. The music for this is incredible. You can count on that. If you dare. Dare to play. Some of you will get that. Gloober! You know, I just now thought about this. This is like VR gaming before there was really VR gaming. Again, life imitating Odyssey. I'd love to have one of those in real life. This is probably one of the first times I've heard this episode with earbuds in. But you can hear a lot of the details in it a lot more and kind of some of the panning. It's not educational yet. Of course not. There's a lot of words in this, like protocols and matrix and all that was new to me when I listened to this episode. Again, this is one of those episodes that you come to understand and appreciate more when you get older, when you understand some of the stuff they're talking about. Dwayne is pretty much Jared's conscience in a lot of episodes. A conscience that sits on him. And here it goes. I'm not sure whose voice that was, that computerized voice. But there's a lot of people's voices in this as the EQ that's kind of hard to tell. Alright, there they say Gloobers, plural. I'm wondering what rating not Zapazoids, Gloobers is rated. Is it rated E, E10? What do you guys think? I listened to an interview that was done with the actors that played Dwayne and Jared, and they weren't actually tickled to make them laugh. They just had to do that naturally, and I think they did a good job of laughing without actually being tickled. There he is. Brain casserole. Kind of like Steam. You know, that's describing a lot of people today that spend all their day playing video games. I don't know if a lot of people did that when this episode first aired. Call me master. These background sound effects are awesome. I think I heard a fan there for a little bit, like inside of a computer. And also video games now, a lot more people chat, like in multiplayer a lot more now, so sort of like VR goggles. It's wireless in some cases. The brain has one of the creepiest laughs on Odyssey. You know, for a long time I didn't know who played the brain, but I think I read in the official guide for the first time it was Pete Renaday, and I don't think even he recognized his voice when he heard it. The very talented Steve Bridges, everybody. can't remember. I think that might have kind of freaked me out a little bit when I first heard this episode. In some cases, the music and the sound effects, you're not sure if it's the sound effects or if it's music, because it has like very low level kind of foreboding sounds. I didn't play a lot of video games when I was little, so there were some terms I didn't quite understand, like the life, like video game lives. Some great sound design there. This whole episode has just amazing sound effects. Probably one of the best sound design episodes in Odyssey. There's a lot of screaming in this episode too. There's quite a few puns in this episode, if you haven't noticed. Man, I hate it when that happens. That part was quoted quite a bit when I after heard this episode. I am your master. And actually, this might also be one of the most violent episodes of Odyssey 2. I love that fade there. You know, it would be a surprise if the Gloopers followed them out of the room of consequence. That would have been funny. I think that did surprise me when I first heard this episode, that it was kind of planned. Exactly. That's a great verse to go along with this. And also, it matters what kind of video games you play. One pretty good one. I've yet to finish this because I actually haven't had the time to do it. I still love that episode. That's probably one of my very favorite episodes. Probably because the sound design is so awesome, the music is great. I really like the character of Jared, he's my favorite kid character. And it's probably also one of the most visual Odyssey episodes, where if you're just listening to it in the background, you're not going to pick up some of the stuff, but especially when you close your eyes and you picture what's going on, it is so amazing. And that's one of the great things about radio drama, that you can picture how you want it to look, and you don't need it to be put on a screen for you, like this, for instance, which, like I said before, I played a little bit of it, but it's mostly arcade games that take a lot to go through, so I haven't finished a game yet. But it's kind of ironic that they made a game out of Gloopers, and they also did a video of it, of course, and they made a novelization of the video too, I think. I'm not really reviewing the episode, but, well, yeah, I guess I kind of am. So, I don't know if I'll do this for all my real-time videos, but like I said, this is my favorite episodes, so it's not very surprising that I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5. It's one of my favorite episodes. There's some people that don't like it, but I just love it. It's a really great episode, and it's actually kind of aged fairly well over time, especially with a lot of VR gaming going on right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I had fun doing it. If you like this video, why not give it a like on YouTube? I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. That way you can find out when new videos come out. Also, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram if you want to follow me on there and get updates as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.